Hello everyone, King Boo Space here, and welcome back to another video today. We're back with Starship Flight 13, and now we're 45 seconds in. This is the 13th flight. They're going to be testing out the V3 Starlink Satellites for the first time, the real ones. And let's see how this goes. Let's see how the booster goes. Let's see how the ship goes. 30 seconds. And we are watching this live, so here we go. Let's see how this goes. Good luck, Starship Flight 13. I just hope this thing takes off. Here we go.
-9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got engine ignition? Yes! We have a liftoff. Whew, we have a liftoff of Starship Flight 13. This time we got all engines running. Look at the drone shot. Look at this. Wow. Finally, Starship launches after like a week. Whew. Here we go. This is it. All engines are running. This is really, really good so far. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
30 seconds into flight.
All 33 engines so far.
Raptor engines lit on the Superheavy Booster, arcing away from us here at Starbase.
So far looking good. About to hit max Q.
Coming up on max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure, which again for this flight is going to be higher than it has been on any of our previous Starship flights.
Oh, look at the engine camera. Look at that. Look at the engine plumes. That's amazing.
Maximum aerodynamic pressure over a minute now into
flight. And you can see the expansion too beginning there.
Out of 33 Raptor engines
oh
lit and burning.
Starship is going.
Next major moment's going to be coming up in just a little over a minute from now.
Okay,
when we're going to get to
now we got hot staging.
We're
Let's
going to
hope
shut down all but
that the booster flips
on
the right way.
On the booster, it's our version of Miko. Most
and that the engines can fire this time.
And then we're going to ignite the 6 engines on the ship while it is still attached to do that separation. As a reminder, we try to do a directional flip, so when you watch on your screen, we're hopefully going to be sending that booster towards the bottom of the frame. For the booster itself, it's like doing a flip up. It'll go towards the bottom of your frame. We do that by lighting the engines in a slightly
here we go. Let's
sequence.
Let's see if... Ooh, look at this. We never seen this before.
Standing by for hot staging.
Let's hope that it flips the right way. But look at the engines. We never seen this camera before. Are we going to see a shutdown in this camera? Here we go.
All but 5 engines down.
Oh, there it is. I see all 33 engines lights. Where's the booster? I can't see it. I think it flipped the right way. I think it did it.
The booster now doing its Boostback burn. It looks like we lit all 33 initially. Now we're down to 13. We're seeing
it actually did it.
Out of 6 Raptors lit on the ship.
It actually did it.
Back burn shutdown.
Oh my gosh, it actually did. We couldn't even see it. We just saw the ship.
And Boostback burn.
And now it did it. Wow.
So it looks like we were able to get through the Boostback burn this time around. It was one of the key objectives we didn't have.
Now we're going to get splashed, get the good landing burn shots.
6 engines lit on the ship.
And the ship is doing fine too. All 6 engines are good. So this is already a good flight so far.
2 burns that the booster is going to be doing to kind of send it back towards us. It's going to be landing a couple of miles offshore from Starbase, hopefully. We're going to try and get it all the way down to do a landing burn, where we're going to use those 13 center engines. They're going to ignite. That's what's going to really
these Earth views are just
all that
amazing
velocity
to see.
that it's built up. And it'll eventually, hopefully, transition to 5 engines to kind of fine-tune its path in, and then all the way down to 3 for the remaining bit.
Wow.
All right,
they were able to fire all 33 engines for the Boostback burn. That is insane.
Booster's going to coast for a little bit. Ship.
Now
still
we just
seeing
wait
6
for
out of
the
6
Super Heavy to
Raptor
land so
engines
far.
lit. 4 minutes into the flight. Ship's got about 4 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, look at the
Getting some killer
cameras.
views.
Wow.
Kate, Nate, how was the view from from down there?
It was incredible.
Yeah, I am so
it
happy
showed
that
off the
Starship
pad
Flight
and seeing
Flight
all the
13
crowd
finally
now running
launched,
back
and now we're
inside to take views
able
on the
to watch
screen here.
this once again.
It was amazing.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna.
There's the ship
learn to
engine.
Not stare at the engines because now I have a bright blob in my vision. Now speaking of vision, we can see both stages there on your screen. Starship's second stage is still firing its engines. You can follow along with that with the GUI down on the bottom.
Oh look, you can see the
side of your, screen.
look at that. Oh, never mind. You can
Still
you can see
following
the
in
max Q
planned
smoke
flight
from
path
the
as well.
booster
Beautiful views
camera.
of planet Earth there behind the ship.
Ooh, look at that. Look at the ship engines. Nice
That's
colors.
right, and we're
There it
actually
is.
getting
Look
a
at the
live
shadow
shot
of
off
the
booster right
exhaust
now
plume of the
on
max
our
Q.
camera. You can see the plume from Starbase where it just lifted
Wow.
off 5 minutes ago.
On nominal trajectory.
It's coming down.
We are there.
Incredible. We are there. That is us.
I kind of want to run back outside and wave.
Right. Now, again, this booster is not planning to come back to the tower or the launch site for this particular launch. We are going to be planning
coming
to do
down.
an ocean splashdown. just
Hopefully
off
we
the
get
coast of
some,
Starbase.
maybe some good
Hopefully
tracking
still get
shots,
some amazing
maybe.
views of that.
We'll see. The ship is doing fine so far.
Pretty awesome to see the Raptor engines there.
Oh my
On the
gosh,
left-hand
it's
side
so
of your
cool.
Screen, we can actually see the plume there of those center Raptors. Those are the sea level ones, as well as the vacuum Raptors are the three on.
So far the ship
larger
is doing
ones on,
fine.
Outer
The
radius.
booster is coming down pretty quickly now, so we should see that landing
Now,
burn
just
pretty
like
soon.
on tower catches, we are going to be doing a 13 engine landing burn to slow the booster down.
It's at
Hopefully we
15
can get a
kilometers
live
already.
camera of the booster right
Gotta show the
now
camera.
as we're going into that phase.
There we go. There we go.
Awesome shot.
Ooh,
You
look
can
at the
see it there.
shadow.
So right now
Look
the
at
booster is
that.
using their 3
Here comes the
hypersonic
landing
rockets to
burn.
guide itself through the
Oh, here it comes. I'm
atmosphere.
gonna be watching the
We're
engine
at its landing
graph
site. You can see we're
on
only
the bottom
5
left.
kilometers above the sea
Oh
right
my
here.
goodness. There we go. Uh-oh.
Just heard the call
Not
out
all
for
of it.
landing burn
Not all of it.
startup for
Not all of it. Not all of it. Uh-oh. It still got 5. It still got 5.
here.
Ooh.
And another awesome landing for Super Heavy. Congratulations to all the teams here at Starbase and at our SpaceX team. An amazing view.
Okay. That was
Everything continues
not
to go well with the
perfect.
ship, as you can see there on your screen.
It did light up its engines, but then not all 13 came up.
Yeah, we've got about a minute left with the ship
Yikes.
engines on. Just looking at the booster real quick.
Yikes.
Didn't look like we lit all 13 engines that we were planning for that initial landing burn. We were targeting a softer splashdown, and as you saw, it came in with quite a bit of velocity still. So landing velocity did look a little bit high, but really cool to make it all the way back this time to landing burn. We'll dig in, figure out how to turn on all those engines,
The ship is
and then
turning.
get to a full landing soon. But all eyes on ship. We are just a little ways away from getting those
Startup
engines
terminal
turned
guidance.
off. We expect it to
Terminal
burn about
guidance.
8 minutes and change. And so hopefully just about 15 minutes to go.
Ooh.
Sounds like we just got the sonic boom
Yeah, we
here
sure
at
did.
Starbase
That was awesome.
from the booster splashdown.
Nice. I'm really curious what NASA Spaceflight got on that. Uh-oh.
And engine shutdown.
Engine shutdown. Oh, there it is. That was all at once, by the way. It wasn't like
All right.
3
Starship
and then 3.
6
It was
Raptor
all of them at
engines
once. I
have
don't know if that was normal,
successfully
but
shut
here we are.
down.
Nominal orbit insertion.
Nominal orbit insertion. They
And there's our call out
Flight,
for
they did it
nominal
again.
orbit insertion.
Ship 40
So
is
we
in
got
a normal
ship
trajectory.
in space. We've got a booster in the Gulf where we were planning to send it.
Wow.
It's a hell of a start to the day, Kate.
Yeah, it sure is. All of our colleagues here are filing in
There's the
through
flaps
the doors. A lot of
moving.
people wanted to
Now
stay
we need
outside
to-
and,
now we
hear
wait
the
for
boom.
the,
And so, it's pretty great
Starlink
to see
stuff
a ship
to
in
deploy.
space, and everybody's super excited down here.
That's right. And as guaranteed, it has been an awesome day so far.
My
All
goodness,
this
look
action
at the
in just
curvature of
9
the
minutes
Earth. It's
now.
amazing.
And objectives are done for the booster. Just want to quickly flag that booster did land in a clear zone. We clear those before launch, well ahead, so that we ensure everyone is safe before the launch and after. So we're getting ready now for our in-space objectives.
Yeah, we've got a few minutes until the next milestone, so sit tight and enjoy the space views and, of course, the space jams. We'll be back here at T plus 14 minutes to deploy our payload, which is 20 of our newest Starlink version 3 satellites. So we'll see you soon.
All right, this is the part where we turn it down because, you know, copyright reasons, but everything looks good so far. The booster obviously had some problems during landing burn. And the ship is in a normal trajectory. So now we just wait for the Starlinks to deploy. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to I'm probably going to continue watching or resume this video once we get to where the 6 Starlinks will deploy that has the cameras and stuff. So, yeah. So we'll see you then soon.
All
right, guys, welcome back.
I want to give a shout out to our
currently eating
Starlink
pizza.
colleagues. And we expect
But
payload deploy to run
so far
until
we have
about
deployed,
27.5 minutes,
I don't
so
even know
about
how many
another 7
Starlink
minutes
Satellites,
here.
but I came in later
Starlink
so that, you
team
know, we
will be
can
attempting
see
to speed
if
run
for the
these
ones
tests.
that have the
There's supposed to be a
cameras,
speed
if we're
run
going to get any
test
live
of
views,
these version
but we'll
3
see.
satellites, where they will attempt to do
I lost
a few
count of how many
tests,
we have,
such as
how many
extend the new
deployed there
solar
is.
arrays and antennas.
So,
They're also going to try and connect
hopefully all
these
goes well
V3
with
satellites
all
with
those
ground
Starlink
stations
satellites.
and turn on the satellite's communication systems.
Time frame, we can really try and
Oh yeah, there it is, there it is. Flashlight's on, flashlight's on.
It looks like we might have some
Flashlight's on.
this might actually be light from one of the Starlink satellites. As we mentioned before, a few of them, 6 of them actually are equipped with flashlights to look back at Starship as we want to
They have the lights on.
image
I don't think we're going to get any
the heat
footage,
shield
but,
and
you
understand
know,
the
we'll
heat shield
see.
performance through the ascent phase, as this information is very important for us to know and understand as we prepare for operations that will enable ship to come back to Starbase for landing, or catch, I should say.
Right. We are about 40 seconds away from that planned payload deployment sequence being complete.
Yep, looks like we've just got those last 2 to go.
Ooh, look at
These ones
this.
might be coming out.
More flashlights are turning on.
Motion.
There they go. Oh, we can see them clearly now. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's awesome.
19 out the door, one more.
And there's the last one, I think. Right?
It looks like we got a crowd at our Hawthorne, California location. Some colleagues
Wow.
gathering outside in mission control there.
Look at that.
as well.
Look at the shots we're getting. The
That
Starship
marks,
lighting
if I'm not
up
mistaken, our 20th.
from the
So
Starlinks.
our payload deploy sequence is now complete. Starship will now close its payload bay door and continue to coast around Earth.
Oh, you can
to
see the shadow of
Ocean.
one of them.
Still a lot of major
Oh,
events to
man.
come today,
Wow.
including our Raptor relight burn
Oh,
at
look at
T
this.
plus 38
Look right
minutes, 58
there.
seconds,
Wow.
followed by atmospheric
Oh, another
reentry
flashlight
with
turned
heat
on. But you
shield,
can see like a
test,
line of...
and eventually our splashdown.
A
So with
line
that,
of
we're going to go ahead and go on to another quick coast.
Starlinks.
So sit tight. Enjoy
Look
the
at that.
views, and of course, some more space jams. And we will come back here
Wow.
at T plus 37 minutes for our Raptor engine relight and, of course, Starship Reentry.
Alright, this is where we turn down the music because of, you know, cover rate. But look at that. You can see the Starlinks on the left. Look how cool that looks. Oh, you can see like blue lights they're turning on. That is so cool. Oh, look at... Oh my gosh, look at that. That's 7. 7 in that frame. Wow. That is so cool to see. Wow. That is amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Wow. Oh, thrusters are firing. So now we're going to wait for Raptor relight. So, stay tuned. But these footage are just absolutely amazing with the Starlinks. Look at all of them just lining up. Look, it's like, oh my, that's so cool. Look at that.
We are expecting a relight of a single Raptor
Here we
engine,
go.
and that's going to be coming up in just over a minute and a half from now.
Coming up for the
That's
Raptor
right. We are
relight.
going to be lighting one of our sea-level Raptor engines, and this is essentially just a demonstration that you can relight an engine after it's already done its ascent burn. And this is going to be really important when we do maneuvers for orbital missions, whether we're relighting to go into orbit, or if
The
you're already in
Starlinks all
orbit
did
and you're
well.
getting
This
ready
this
to
was
do the
this is
burn.
already a successful
This
mission,
year, our Raptor
except
teams
for
go
the
before
booster,
engine
you know,
relay, so
final
not gonna be
landing.
skipping it on this one. So we should see that coming up.
Let's hope that the
In just
Raptor
about
relay
45
goes well
seconds
too.
from now. Again, this is not a deorbit burn for this ship. We are on a suborbital trajectory, so this Starship is coming back over the Indian Ocean no matter what. But this is going to be a pretty critical test for what we'll eventually need to do when we do orbital missions. We got to relight those engines, do a burn to get yourself out of orbit. One thing that is unique on this one is we're going to be lighting it for a little bit longer of a time. We're expecting this burn to be up to about 14 seconds.
14
We've only done
seconds.
about
Here we
3
go.
seconds
The engine graph just
previously.
popped up, so
So that should be
we're
coming
gonna
up
see it.
in the next couple of seconds.
Hopefully.
Stand by.
Oh, there it goes on the engine graph.
Light demo started.
That means we should see it light up like a... Oh! Look at that. Wow, look at the plume.
You see relight there on your screen.
It's doing good.
Wow.
It did it. It did, yeah.
Confirmation over the net.
Wow, that was a
Relight shut
very
down.
beautiful
The
shot
turret
of
has
like the
ended.
engine
Congrats
plume
to the team on this
when it was
milestone.
relighting.
I mean,
Now,
it's
pretty
crazy to
much
see how we can
Reentry
maneuver
is
in
next,
space
so
and just another
this is
icing on the cake
already
for
amazing
today's
so
mission.
far. Now we got
So,
Reentry
we're gonna
next,
be taking
so
another quick break. We'll be
stay
back in a
tuned.
couple of
Okay, we just saw, I don't know if you saw that, we just saw a glimpse of the engine camera from the Reentry. We can see that clearly Reentry is beginning right now, so this is it. This is the start of the Reentry for Ship 40. I'm not going to record the whole Reentry because unless something happens, but we'll see what happens, and we'll just see how it goes. But so far it's holding its attitude. It is doing good so far.
We have some first-time viewers tuning in today, so
information on how the ship
There's the engine
systems
graph again.
form.
Look at this.
So re-entry, you can see that speed in the
Oh, the
bottom
engine
left-hand
camera.
corner of
Oh,
your
there it goes.
screen. We have to scrub all.
Alright, so far it's, the Reentry is doing well. Got some flat movements here. Everything seems to be doing fine. It's holding on pretty good. So it's doing good. Look at that engine camera with the vent. All that engine chill and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, saw that? Spark there. Look at this. This is amazing. Still holding on. Still doing well. Alright, so far the reentry continues to look good. We can see Starship entering daylight. You can see the clouds in the bottom as it passes over. So far the reentry is going well. Nothing else is going wrong. So this has already been a very successful reentry so far. We're getting close to the landing burn soon, which is coming up in like 7 minutes. But so far the reentry is holding up very well, which is definitely a good sign. Okay, there we go. The plasma is gone. So it survived the reentry part. It's at 43 kilometers. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark since launch. There we go. T plus 1 hour since Starship Flight 13 launched successfully. And so far it continues to go well as we approach the final moments of Ship 40 really soon. So we're 1 hour 2 minutes. We're approaching the Starship landing. And we can see the ship turning. It's going sideways. Hopefully everything is going well with that. We're at 27 kilometers. It is completely sideways as it does that turn. Hopefully it's on target to the recovery area so that we can get some good footage of the landing burn. Look at the shots that we're getting. Look at the clouds and the shadows of the clouds from the ground or the ocean. It's falling down good. We're getting so close. Something just fly off.
Did hear on the nets just moments ago.
Oh, here we go. The
that
host is back.
Made it through max heating and max dynamic pressure, meaning that the vehicle temperature.
The line burn's coming very soon. I just hope we get some good footage.
Corner of your screen as that speed continues to decelerate. We're coming up to the ship landing burn. One of pretty much everybody's favorite part of Starship test flight days, and that's going to be coming up here in just about a minute or so.
A minute.
It's about a minute
So
away.
close.
We're gonna try and light
It's
all
so
three
close.
Raptor sea level
It's at
engines
9
for this
kilometers
burn.
already.
We'll
Here we
light
go.
3, do the flip. We'll eventually go down to 2.
Looks
as we
like
get
clear
close down to
skies in the
water,
bottom,
down
so
low to a
hopefully
final
the
one
recovery
engine
team
before
can
we hopefully
get some good
execute a
shots
nice
as it
soft
falls
splashdown.
down.
We'll see if we've got our buoys and drones in range with the recovery team. They're going to be standing by to try and get some additional views of Starship's heat shield, which from one of our initial looks, it did pretty well on the flight uphill, but we'll continue to dig through all the visual data.
5 kilometers. Here we go. Oh, it's turning.
We didn't do any real
Doing that
stress
turn.
tests or anything on this flight. We did do, you heard our landing Larsh flight controller call out. We were doing the swoosh maneuver. This is kind of the
Oh
final
my
maneuver
goodness.
that
Here we
plan to have
go.
Starships
It is
returning
perfectly
to,
clear. There's like
Star
less
Phase
clouds
2
down
that
there.
will essentially hook them out over
Oh
the
my
Gulf before
goodness.
coming in
Oh my
and
goodness. Here
over
we go.
Tower 2. But
Here we go.
about 10 seconds away.
10
Look
seconds.
for 3 Raptors and 3 in the
Oh
middle
my
to
goodness.
light up,
There's some
do a flip.
clouds.
Let's see if we can get this thing in the water.
Yes. Come on. 3 engines. Ooh, you can hear it. We're not getting anything though. There we go. There's the 3 engines. It's doing the flip. Oh, there's the camera. That's the drone. Look at it go. Oh my goodness.
Down to 1.
And it's gonna fall down right there. And
And we're in the
oh, 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 wait, what? Okay.
splashdown in the water.
You know, it's gonna blow up eventually, I think. It's just sitting there.
That is the first.
That is a. Oh my! Look at this.
Splashdown we have ever had with the Starship in the Indian Ocean.
What is this?
Bound to be an
It's
exciting
on fire,
team.
so it's gonna probably explode at some point. Oh my goodness! Look! Oh, there we go! There we go! It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point, I think. Look at the. Look at the view of the shit. Look at that. It's just sitting. It's just laying there. It is on fire. We can see the engines as well. Look, it's intact. And they're not. And they removed the footage, so most likely we're not gonna see it again.
I want to check in with Tyler. Tyler, how is Hawthorne feeling about Lucky Flight 13?
We're probably not gonna see it again.
We are so excited about another successful Starship test flight and those gorgeous Starlink views that we had. And we can also confirm that we managed to make contact with
We can
all
look in the
20 of those
screen
V3
behind.
sats. So it's a massive day for us.
Oh, there it is. We're back.
Congratulations to everyone at the
Look,
Starlink
look at
Starlink
this.
here and around the company who've
Dude, if
contributed to
it
the
explodes,
program
it's gonna
as we make
blast the
progress
camera.
again towards a multi-planetary
Look
future.
at
So
this.
thank you,
It's just
everyone, for
laying
tuning
there
in. That's the guy
flat.
from Hawthorne, and back to you
That
guys
is
at Starbase.
amazing.
Thanks so much, Tyler. Now, for anyone who perhaps missed the action, I suggest that you rewind the clock.
Whoa, look at this. Look at the heat shield tiles. Wow, look at this.
How it disperses.
This is absolutely insane.
I don't think we've seen quite that close before.
No, we did not. That is absolutely insane. How it must have landed. Oh, go ahead. Oh, it probably landed so soft that it just like didn't blow up, I guess. Look at this. Oh, is that a buoy? Oh, that was the flap camera. That was the flap camera.
As you can tell, the crowd
Oh
really
my
enjoyed that
goodness.
cam for a moment. We'd
Oh,
also like to thank
look at this. It's underwater. Look at that.
the Federal Aviation
We can see it
Administration and the
just
government of Mexico.
resting there.
The amazing
It is
views do not
intact.
end, so be sure to follow SpaceX
Somehow.
for
We can
updates
see
and
the
more of
oceans
these
and we can
exciting
see the
shots that we
underwater
didn't get to
oceans.
feature on today's broadcast.
Oh my gosh,
And
look
to
at
get
that.
an inside real-time look,
That is
into
amazing.
at the teams
That is
bringing this
absolutely
incredible rocket
amazing.
to life. Check out the latest episode of our documentary series, Starship. And of course, thanks to all of you for tuning in.
Oh, that's it.
And we're going to head back up to Dan for some additional thoughts.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind right now. We are still getting views from on board the ship with it in the water. Like,
Look at this.
we had tried
Wow.
to do these splashdowns as softly as possible.
At least they're
experimented with
gathering
all-
data, like
This
they're
is the
getting
first
views
time
on like
we've
how
got
the
an
heat shield
intact
hold up.
Starship in the water. This is a dream scenario.
Exactly.
for the team that's trying to get this heat shield data. Normally,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
working
They're gonna
with
get all this
a
heat shield
slightly
data.
charred Starship in
They're
the
gonna
water.
use
And now
all
we
this
have
time
one
to
intact,
really get
so
that data
every team
on
is
how the
moving
heat
in
shield
with their
performs.
first- and
Look at
that's
the engine camera!
we are
Oh
still
my
getting views
goodness!
From Starship, it is sending
The
these
Raptor engines
via
are.
satellite
Look at
from the other
that!
side of the world while it is
Wow.
floating in the water
It is
after
still.
flying through space.
I
This is
I don't get it. It's like
completely
not
surreal
on
right
fire
now.
anymore. It's just pretty
This
much
is just
laying there.
amount of data that we're gonna get back. This
Oh
is gonna
my
be so
goodness!
critical
What
for
a
finding the heat
event!
shield,
What a
everything
launch!
else. And the really good news is all of these views that we're seeing, you're looking at a pretty intact looking heat shield, which, as a reminder, we were flying at a significantly higher dynamic
Oh
pressure,
my
so putting way more
gosh,
stress on
look
this
at
vehicle on the way
that.
uphill. And it's sitting there in the water.
It's sitting there in the
I mean, look at it.
water. That's
So,
amazing.
I'm I'm a little bit over the moon on this.
That is like the best thing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see some
fascinated in the
small like
me.
heat shield perv damage to remove.
Gathered around their computers looking at these
oh my gosh, this is
tiles.
like the best thing I have ever seen.
Count the ones that are missing right
it
now
is
on one hand. Like,
still just laying there.
Absolutely incredible.
There it is. Look at that.
The cameras on board the ship.
Oh my gosh, it's just laying there.
Just a little bit surreal. So,
there's no fire on it too, so it's pretty much. 13. I don't think it's gonna blow up unless they just, you know, activate the FTS or something like that.
In the water. Really great.
Wow.
For version 3. So
I mean, this is just unbelievable.
All right. As Kate and Nate said, we're going to keep releasing more of this. Stay tuned. We've got some really cool stuff from some of the onboards that we caught. So
wow.
Keep following us on X at SpaceX. Whole bunch more cool imagery from launch from the flight that's going to be coming out soon. That is the best thing. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at the engines. On that. I mean, look at Starship in the Indian Ocean. That's fantastic. We'll see you all back here for the next flight test of Starship version 3. With that, we'll say goodbye.
There we go. Alright guys, so that is it for Starship Flight 13. I am honestly very surprised. The boostback burn went well. The booster did had a bit of a hard landing. It had some issues with the landing burn, so it made a hard splashdown. But the ship deployed all its 20 Starlink satellites. They were able to get them to operate and do all the Starlink things that they can do. The ship re-entered, or they did the Raptor relight. That went well. The ship re-entered, and then Starship landed on the Indian Ocean, and it somehow is intact. That is like the craziest thing I have ever seen, or the craziest thing that could ever happen, pretty much. That is absolutely insane. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video of Starship Flight 13 reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support on our channel. And we will see you in the next video. My name is King Blue Space, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.